Welcome to the BRTMX podcast, talking all things dirt bike in Australia and around the world. Now tonight's host, Chris Butler, Chris Mills, and Jack Dwyer.
Hi, and welcome to our second episode of the BRTMX podcast. Tonight I am joined by my sidekick, Chris Mills. How are we, dude?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Loving life.
That's the go. Unfortunately, Jackie D is not with us tonight. He is dealing with some family issues, so I'm sure we'll hear him on the next one. But good news is we've been renewed. Our contract's been renewed. We're back for another episode. Life's changed for us over the course of the last 2 weeks. Kind of a big deal now. I went down to the shopping centre the other day and walked out of Woolies, and all these people were yelling at me and chasing me down, and worked out I just forgot to pay for my groceries. So it was just security. So, well, I'm not famous. So, no, we did have a good response though from the first one. So, it's let's kick it off. Mills, what have we been up to, mate? What's the story? What's happening?
Oh, done a bit of training. Been out at the old Tin Can Bay sand track a couple of times. Turning some motos over. Took one of our newest team members and his young lad out there, the Francis family. Got some training in out there, and we've done a few hot laps at their house. So we're looking spicy and ready to go. I reckon we're pretty happy.
Oh, spicy, eh? And Kilcoy this weekend we're having a race.
Yes, mate. We're all locked and loaded. We're off to Kilcoy Club Day number 1. Looking forward to it. The practice day on the weekend, I've seen some snippets from that, and it looked pretty good. Some of the new jumps they've made. So I'm pretty keen to get down there and have a red hot crack.
Yeah, it looked like their practice day had some a good turnout too, by the look of it. So
and decent like numbers and blokes there too, like and riders, and so
yeah. I made it out to Rocky on the weekend for some practice.
Ooh.
And they opened up after a bit of rain, which was awesome because it was challenging. It was good. It was actually good practice to get out there and ride it. So hats off to them guys for opening up because it was.
That's good. They didn't get too much rain. I thought they would have got too much up there, but that's good on them.
Yeah, well, my inside man in Pico told me they had about 35 mil of rain that night, and the track. To be honest, the track was challenging. Like, don't get me wrong, it was definitely difficult, but you sort of had to ride it fast, and then you had to learn to get your body weight back, because as soon as you weren't on the gas, it was just like your front wheel was digging in, so it was pulling you up real quick. So yeah, what's been catching your eye, mate? What are we? Anything on
mate,
socials or?
Yeah. Look, I'd like to think, the whole Jolie Evans and Sam Larson thing going over to Thailand, that's definitely catching my eye there. Pretty keen. Sammy looks like he's picked up a bit of a cracking deal this year with Calandra Motorcycles, and it'll be good for him going over there and just getting some good bike time, good training, and can't wait to really see what Joel Evans is doing either on that quacker. I reckon that's going to be a bit of a cracker.
Geez, they'd have to go a ride over there, eh? Like, they would have to be one of the couple of the favourites. I know last year they've been doing a bit of riding over there, and they were doing quite well, apart from Sammy getting a flat tyre and sending her sideways and cartwheeling it. Poor bugger's probably the. They'll do well over there, I think. How many Australians are going overseas at the moment? I know, you got between Caden Minier and obviously Jake Kennan, they're going over, and Caden didn't race the supercross this week. I know he was injured, and Jake Kennan was over there, which I thought was going to the MXGP. That team is an MXGP team, but racing the supercross, so I'm not sure.
I'm not sure when he starts, though. Is that next round he comes out, or is it?
Well, I've got no idea. To be honest, I haven't even looked it up. I just don't know whether he is. I honestly don't know.
I was lucky. I seen a bit of a post, but I can't recall whether it was going to be in the next round or two. It might be a couple coming.
Yeah. The also the Tate boys, I believe, are going over there as well. So they're going to do Loretta's. I think Cobe and Frank have already head over. Bo, is waiting to see when he gets the call up. I believe he's going to the army. So if he gets the
No,
call
yeah,
up, he won't be going. I think they're just waiting to see when he'll get the call up. If he doesn't get it in the coming months, he'll go over and do Loretta's as well.
yeah,
He did,
nice.
and Bo did say to me he's riding a 250 and a 450. So
Oof,
it'd be cool. Well, yeah, I'd love to see them boys on a 450. So
yeah,
um,
that's
yeah,
pretty
good luck to
awesome,
them
mate.
boys. Yeah,
Good
good
luck,
luck to
lads.
them. I hope they do well. And
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard too much more on anybody else going overseas. I don't know if you know any of the other Aussies heading over there. Obviously, Charlie Cannon is doing the MXGP in the women's
yep,
this year as well for a team over there.
yep.
Um,
I know young Xander Creek was racing over in NZ. I believe the female team is racing NZ very
oh yeah,
shortly. Uh,
the women's motocross cup. That's in
yeah.
Wondaggi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, against New
That,
Zealand.
that's
So
coming up against New Zealand. So, and there's someone else I think is it in there as well. But yeah, there's a couple of good female riders there represent. So hopefully they bring home a trophy again. Young Maddie Simpson from down Gympie Sunshine Coast, she's in there as well with
Taylor
Charlie Coyne,
McCutcheon,
Cutchin, and Thompson. So
Thompson. Yeah,
like,
that's a pretty solid team.
yeah,
I'm
very
pretty sure
all
every
very
single one of them, every single one would tell me. So,
yeah.
um, yeah,
So yeah, hopefully the girls can do it for Aussies again and bring it home. That'll be mint.
yeah, they're definitely they're definitely getting some fast women riders these days.
Oh,
Um, dude, and we had to race with them last year at the Queensland titles, and we got a head start. They let the vets go, and they still blitz past me. Um,
yeah, yeah,
my
yeah. They
my goal
definitely can
was
pass me
Darcy.
too.
Well, my goal was for Darcy Wiley not to catch me and pass me, and I reckon she was catching me with a lap to go, and then just pushed me to the end. I think so.
Yeah, I think she
It's
got
great.
me in the first lap.
Yeah, she was at Rocky on the weekend, so she was
Yep.
yeah, she's looking fast too. So I'm assuming she's still with Moto One. I hadn't heard anything on what she's doing this year, but good luck to Darcy or whatever she's avenue she's going down. So
Yeah,
another
nice.
another local rider from here. Um, Regan Duffy signing with Raceline was another one
Yeah.
over the last couple of weeks. It's been announced. Awesome to
Yep.
see that guy back.
Yep.
Um, so good. What else have I
There's
seen?
also Jet Allsop with Honda.
Yeah,
It's
dude, he's
Honda.
fast.
Yep.
He is fast.
He's gone
Um,
on. So yeah, that'll
the
be good to see him go on that. Obviously, he's taken. Um, he's in the 250 class too, so he's probably taken Fergo's ride or something like that, jumping on that Honda. So, or is it
ye-
not that same Honda team?
no, it is. Yeah, it
Ah,
is.
yeah,
Yeah, that's your Eve Konski's
yeah.
team. Um, yeah, Jet's a fast rider. He's going to do well in that class. I don't know what class he's in. Whether he's quite young, so I'm assuming he would be in the MX2, but
Yeah.
not sure. But yeah, there was that signing. Hey, and big news, mate. Too. Cowie's bringing back the two stroke.
Oh, I did
Did
hear
you?
that. Yeah.
Oh, because
Wonder if
nothing
they'll
we
have
love
wrecked his
more.
car.
Nothing we love more
What?
than hearing the old screaming two stroke down the start straights.
Oh yeah. They just
Right.
got to let them race in the appropriate classes now.
Yep. Earlier on, I think it was last year, which this was our BRT team. We applied for the Penrite Oil sponsorship endorsements or ambassadors as such, which we got a nice get fucked letter today from them. So that's fine. We were denied, but I did see they sponsored Empire Kawasaki. It looks like it's a
Well,
naming rights sponsor too. So,
can't believe they
um,
picked them over us. That's
well,
rubbish.
look, we're practically a bigger team. I think we have more riders than them, but yeah, speed. We're
Being
probably not
us.
up to them with speed or budgets.
And now we're on our second podcast. We're famous. So
Well, if we can get the listeners were out like it was a outrageous numbers that we pulled last week or the week before with our podcast. And I thought for sure Penrite would give us some sort of multi-million-dollar deal over a few years, but anyway, it's not to
Not
be.
to be this time. Not to be.
Not to be. Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
we'll go on. Actually, you know what else I've seen too, is Rising Motorsports riding the Triumph.
Yeah, that's going to be
So
cool.
so I'm
I
going to
did
go with
see a
the not.
few sneaky snippets there with some Triumph and Rising, so be interesting to see how they go. Obviously they're doing pretty good over in America, so I wonder if the boys here can step up on the Triumph and put her up on the podium.
Yeah, they are they? They're not a factory team though. They're just backed by a Triumph dealership, I think.
Yeah, not 100% sure how Rising run their deals, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they're a full factory like KTM and Yamaha and that are.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah,
but yeah, good luck. I assume Zach Watson's on the Triumph 450. Also another CQ rider and Zachy. So hopefully he's on the 450. I did see a little snippet of him on a 450, I think, or picking one up. So
yeah,
um, that's awesome. So obviously Zach Watson's running with the Rising Motorsports again this
nice.
year. Um,
He
yeah,
done really
dude.
well
So
last year too, so that's a good rider for those guys. So
yeah, yeah, he's doing really well. Something else I've seen which you might be able to fill me in with is Joshy Bishop crash. Do you
yeah,
know anything
yeah.
about that? Or
Look, very minimal. I just know that he's on the mend, and it was a pretty decent crash. Haven't been able to catch up with anyone that's really close to him as of yet, but he is on the mend. He wasn't looking too good there for a little bit for a couple of days. He was in intensive care and whatnot. So it's good to see him come out the other side, and hopefully that young fella can make a full recovery because yeah, he was showing some bloody good signs of being on it this year. So yeah, and hopefully nothing major there for him, and he can make a full recovery.
yeah, yeah, no, that's awesome. Um, yeah. Other than that, I think that's all I've seen as far as news goes out of Australia. Considering there's a lot happening, considering we're not even racing yet, so a lot of
Yeah,
chop and changes. A few things in America with obviously yeah, over the last couple of weeks. It's probably old news now, but the Lawrence boys getting rid of their manager. Um, yeah, don't know too much of that, but that sounds like it's going to shit real quick. So
yeah.
um,
What one day I reckon, and on social media and all the news are just blowing that apart to smithereens and turn to shit real quick. So it's going to be
oh
interesting
yeah,
to see what comes of all that mess. Bloody
yeah.
hell!
I think I did see a post on there from J Law. It looked like he was bailing him up to come be his manager or something. So, yeah,
Yeah, good dodgy shit going on.
yeah,
Yeah, nice.
yeah. Did you get a chance to listen to our first podcast back?
I
Do you
did.
listen
I
to
did.
them?
I did go right through on my way to and from work twice. I listened to it, and I was
Listen to it twice. Is that to get the numbers up, or you just listen to it twice?
oh no, definitely getting numbers up.
Yeah,
So we've got to wrap this baby up. No, I just like while I was driving, every now and then I'd sort of just miss something, so I thought I'll play it through again and see if I can pick up on anything we've done wrong or what we could improve on. And look, I was pretty stoked with it. Wasn't too bad. I thought we could probably have some more banter in there, a bit more funny stuff. But all in all, I've had some good feedback from most people that I know that have listened to it. So
yeah,
yeah, hopefully it'll take off and we can really shine the light on a couple of these local series that we race in.
yeah.
So Sunny and CQs and try and
Yeah.
give some of these middle class riders some really good limelight and get their names out there. So
I, are you classified as middle class, or are you still
oh shit, no
shit
no
class?
way. I'm still in the shit class. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I do it
Well,
really well. So
yeah. Well, I tell you, I thought, all right, I'm going to listen to this podcast back after listening to it 900 times while I was editing it the first few times. And I listened to it in the car. And the one thing that went through my head, I was like, fuck, we swear a lot. And then I was like,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah, right.
Anyway, I asked a few people and like, who gives a shit? And I was like, that's fair enough too.
Yeah.
So,
So to all the young kids out there, we're sorry for swearing, but it's probably not going to stop. Yeah.
yeah, we have no filter.
Make sure you got
It'll
your
be,
earplugs in and filter it out.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah, my bad. Um, sunny states.
Oh,
Let's talk a couple of things on sunny states.
where do we
Um,
start? What do you want to start with? The good or the bad?
well,
Bad or the good?
well, well, let's start with the good. Let's go with the good,
The
right?
good.
2 motos instead of 3. I'm putting in
Yes.
the good category
Yeah.
purely because I like the longer races. I like the idea of long races. Um, all considering we're in the vets class, all the older guys will start dying off, and I can get positions. Um,
That's it. I'm fitter than those blokes, so I know I've got a good 5 positions in the last 2 laps.
yep, and yeah, and now it's not with age; it is with. I mean, sorry, it's with age, isn't it? Not classes
Yes.
now. So you need
Yeah.
the older guys to.
And look, I'm pretty
They'll
stoked on the way they've changed it. They've gone to age, and A and B are all together, which is pretty much how we've raced CQs for the last few years. You're with the A class, and if you want to beat them, you just got to be better than them.
yeah.
Don't be shit. Put in a better effort than they do, and get better at riding, and hope for the best. And obviously
Like
there's a few riders in sunny states that ain't going to be better than. Let's put it clear, especially in the pro class. If Marshall and those and Reardon and those sorts of blokes want to come back and race, then we're screwed.
well, I reached out to a friend in Trent Mar, and I said to him, "So you're doing any motos this year, or are you just doing your media thing? Like, what are you?" He came back and said, "Yeah, he's gonna. You'll see him make a few appearances." So,
Oh,
damn it, I'm not calling him
well,
out at all because I did it for Queensland titles and he wiped the
yeah.
floor with me. So I'm not saying shit. So, but
Yeah, well, he's had a few training videos up, but I don't know if he's been training as hard as he did for Queensland's. He was there every
uh,
day for a good month, I reckon.
he's going for the W, mate. He's looked at
Yeah,
the odds. He's
double.
going for the W.
Bring
He'll
it
be on.
on.
Yeah, yeah, he'll be on his Honda for sure. I would have thought so.
Yep.
He'll be all right. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of bad with the Sunnies at the moment. There's a lot of negativity, I guess, um, to, towards it. I don't know with structure.
Is it
It's
just because
probably
it's a
not
change?
even.
Is it just because it's a change and people don't like change sometimes? And it probably is. They'll get halfway through the season and go, "Shit, that was pretty good change. I like that." And you're never going to make everyone happy. But yeah,
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's probably even just any motocross. It just every time I read comments, someone puts something up about their track. It's negative. You just shut the fuck up and ride your dirt bikes. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like fuck.
It could be worse. It could end up like fucking Victoria or whoever can't get insurance and not race at all. At least we can go race, and we've got committees out there that are getting us to the racetrack.
I Yeah, and I do believe that the Sunny States committee is a small committee, and they are doing everything they can to keep the series going. Without these people, we are up shit creek, and we probably won't be racing. So hats off to them, and hopefully we can have a good series and let it continue to grow. So,
Yeah,
um, but let's stop the whinging and just fucking ride our bikes. You
yeah.
know.
But then we've got
Oh,
nothing to talk about. So
yeah, well, that's
still
true. It probably helps
someone,
us a little bit.
someone still whinge about something stupid, so we can just rag on it. That'd be great.
Like, and I reckon I sit on social media for hours reading comments and laughing. But
Oh,
yeah, dude,
yeah,
some comments crack me up, and you're just like fucking no
yeah.
idea. But
I
anyway,
mean,
I'll probably just,
I
yeah.
don't dislike anything that they're doing this year. I really love that they're branching out to a lot more clubs further out, and they've changed. For me, 2 races I think is great. With the old broken body, it sort of breaks down after 3. Yes, the 2 longer races, but if I'm fit enough, I can sort of manage 80% motos. And like you say, you stay upright in the vets class, and you can punch 80% motos for 20 minutes, and most of those blokes can only do 8 to 12 minutes. So um, and look, the only thing I can really not pick on, but just say I think they need to improve is probably riding it, being able to nominate and not have it crash all the time. I don't
Yeah.
know what you've got to do there. Do you reckon they've got to update their system? Is it something in their system, or is it just maybe we need to change it like they have last minute for the Kilcoy Club Days where they've gone juniors at a certain time one day, and do they need to split it up and do it by class so people are getting on, or what's your
Yeah, I
thoughts on
don't.
that? I think that's a
I,
big improvement they could make.
yeah, I think that's an issue, obviously, with it, which I'm not 100% sure whether are all the classes, do they just accept all nominations and then you have to qualify, or do they just cut it off at 40? That I think
No,
that's the
I think
key.
it's more than 40. I think it's more than 40 for the juniors. I thought they said it was like 70, and then 30 of them would be cut on the day after qualifying, 40 go through.
So when it opens for noms, is there a reason why everybody's jumping on that minute that it opens? Like it's open for a week and a half and would eliminate. To me, it sounds like they are only taking 40 and it's a bit of a rush. I do know that the 85s is definitely a qualifying thing, but I don't know about junior lights and all that. I've never really seen them. So maybe that's something, or they do it class by class if it is just getting bombarded. So that's definitely a question we'll have to find out and try and get somebody on the podcast that can give us some answers. I might know
Yeah.
somebody.
Well, hopefully there's someone out there that listens to it and can give us some feedback, or wants to jump on one day and just give us some feedback on it and let us know how it works and why they do things the way they do, and maybe clear
Yeah,
the air with some people too, which would be good.
maybe it's I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're just pissing with the dick they got, and yeah,
Yeah.
just go from see what the best they can do at the minute until they can either update it or
I mean, the
whatever.
first two rounds is always shit anyway with riding it, and then it sort of eases up because people go, oh, I'm not going to the next one, or there's always a mad rush for those first two to get in, get nominated.
Do you think they should offer a series, like a series noms, or what? Like,
Yeah, I reckon they've done it before, fair few years ago now, and that was back when I think they were doing the transponder after you hire it for so much as well.
oh
I,
yeah, that
I'd more than happily, especially for the older classes when you know they're not going to sell out every week, you can just jump on, do one payment at the start of the year, and if you crash out in the fourth round, well, stiff shit. You've
yeah.
paid and
So
deal with it. Pay your
you
600
shit
bucks,
out of
whatever,
luck.
and you're done. You don't have to worry about getting back on there looking for nominations to open. You're in the whole lot, and away you go.
Yeah, yeah. Other than that, I think there's a couple of things that the Sunnies and even the CQs. I think the Central Highlands will release something along their tracks or something for interest for their tracks. I haven't. Someone just mentioned it to me today that they were talking to CHs again. So,
Yeah,
but these series, I guess they need positive feedback. If we give them positive feedback and just say, hey, look, Ridernet probably needs something done with that. That's an issue. They're obviously well aware of it, but getting on social media and fucking carrying on probably isn't the answer, man.
Yeah.
But apart from it's a good laugh for all of us. Yeah, there is
Yeah,
there is
I
yeah.
definitely do like laughing about it.
Oh, dude, I just the more I try and go through social media to see it, the more I just see it's probably the same people fucking whinging and whinging. And I won't mention any names, but yeah, shut the fuck up.
Go on, throw
Um,
one or two out there.
no, I'm not. I'm not. I've already
No.
lost about 10 listeners already today because
Yeah,
of my
they're sitting there home going,
blow
"That's
up.
fucking me."
Well, what the fuck does this dude know? He's an old vet. He doesn't know nothing.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, other than that, I don't until the sunny states start. We're really not going to know too much. But talking to a couple of people on the committee that I know, numbers are good. They
Yeah.
were, I think they said to me they're around that 470,
Yeah,
and that was
nice.
last week. So they're still pulling the numbers. I think last year they were around the same sort of numbers.
Yeah.
So they're obviously not dropping off, which tells you that the sport is still, I don't know, is still strong.
Yeah.
We just got to try and work together, I guess, to get it done. So
Yeah,
um,
and probably some of these people that are complaining on social media really are just wanting something to whinge about. They're still going to nominate anyway. They're still going to try and turn up, have a go.
yeah, yeah. I go to Matt Kennedy. Matt Kennedy's my social media guru. we go to, dude, every time I talk to him, he's like, you see this on social media? I was talking to him today at soccer training for the kids. It's like, did you see Lewis Hamilton? He's trying to buy KDM or buy into KDM. And I was like, oh, no. Anyway, up on social media he goes. He pulls it up. So Lewis Hamilton,
Tell
I
him to put
think
more effort into his riding than his social media, and he might fucking finish the race.
he's a retired old man.
He's a moto mum now. He's a moto
mum.
mum.
He's
He's
a
made it
pretty
to the
little
top.
mum. Yeah. And he's got the most dog shit haircut. I said, we rocked up. Dude, as I said to him, we rocked up. I said, dude, that is a fucking shit haircut. Looks like you're from Logan. Like,
Has he got any teeth missing? Has he got all his teeth still?
oh, dude, if he could lose some teeth,
Pull your dentures out, Matty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking shit. He's got the shave. He's got like the shave, not shave, but short hair on top with the mullet, and it's just fuck it. I don't know. He's got the mustache going. He looks very much like Aaron Plessinger, actually. But at least Aaron Plessinger looks good. But anyway, sorry, Matty. The mullet's got to go.
Old time cool.
Nah, it's gone.
Nah.
Other than that, before we jump right into the Supercross and the chaos that is going on, and that anything else that's caught your eye in Oz?
No.
I think it's been reasonably it's been busy, but
there's nothing really over the top coming out at the moment. Obviously, you see a few posts of people putting in hard efforts and really banging in the training and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, there's not get a few new signings here and there or a couple of little snippets, but there's nothing major going on, I don't think, at the moment. So
no, I did see Aaron Tierney was out injured, breaking his back actually. So I think my understanding is he's going to be back for motocross, but hopefully he'll get a bit of bike time before that kicks off. So. But racing's kicking off, man. We're about to get into it, with Hugh Kilcoy. I got Rocky the following weekend. I'll do that club day there, test my fitness with that. And then I think we're in this first round of Sunnies. So,
yes,
pretty keen for that. And, we
can't wait. Can't wait to get some video footage at Sunnies and get some banter for the next podcast and see where everyone's at and where everyone's not. Who thinks they're up the top and they're not. That's probably up there, but...
got some people lined up to come on that we can just bag the shit out of. So if you do come on, you're going to get peppered. Hopefully we'll get Sammy or Joel on because I'd love to pepper them.
Love to find out what's going on over Thailand with those guys and get a bit of their background story too. And it'd be freaking wicked, I reckon.
Yeah. They'll looking forward. At least we know Sammy will come on. He's like a BRT coach / rider / member. We do love Sammy, so he'll definitely come. He doesn't get a choice. We're bringing him in, so righto. Let's get into the Supercross. Let's do the Supercross thing. Now, breaking news: Jetson's out for Supercross.
Yes,
he's done his ACL.
A little heartbroken when I saw that today, to tell you the truth.
Look, I'm bummed. I'm absolutely filthy on it. I obviously picked him to win the championship. He was my pick. And I think he was just starting to get better. Or that will get that bike better, I should say. Yeah. I think the only thing is I did notice. Yeah, have you noticed with him this year? He was more pressure. I think the boys have really stepped up as far as Tomac and Webb and Sexton. I think they've stepped up, but they've closed that gap on him. And the mistakes were sort of starting to come a little bit. I understand the dirt bike probably wasn't to where they wanted it to be, but each week it's getting better. But whether those boys, I think, have really stepped it up and closed the gap, which are creating this little bit of pressure on Jet. He wasn't getting the whole shots, and then just setting that gap and holding it. He had to fight for it. You know,
And,
so
he's got to make his way through a few guys too. So,
yeah,
no,
which
and
yeah, which don't get me wrong, this injury had nothing to do with that. That was just fuck. That's just plain unlucky. That's just dragging
oh,
that leg, getting it, getting it
bro,
caught,
and it
and
doesn't even
just
look
twisting.
that bad when you see it on camera. Like you just see him dab the foot, and it doesn't look like it's hit that hard. But obviously, fucking to tear an ACL plus a meniscus,
Yeah,
which I've done an ACL and meniscus in both my knees, and they suck. They fucking really suck. So,
maybe you should get off your knees a bit, mate. Um,
well,
what?
no, top of the head's bald too, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, all right. So who fills Jetson's hole, mate? Who's
Oh,
gonna fill? Who's gonna fill his hole?
yeah. I think it's going to be after seeing Toe Smack really on the gas. And to be quite honest, I'm very fucking surprised with how awesome Roxon's riding this year. The intensity he's bringing. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be far behind, if not right there with Sexton and Tomac the whole year. So,
Well, he's been so consistent.
oh,
He's got that old kickstart key. He's got that bike dialed in. He's got his factory gearbox or gearing, whatever it was, which is got a longer second gear or longer and third gear. I think I heard somebody say he yeah, he's definitely riding well. He hasn't had that fade. You remember over the last previous years, it would get to maybe 5 minutes to go and he would fade.
yeah.
I think that's gone now. He's still got the early speed and slows down, but he doesn't fade away, which I think's really helping him.
And he's got the mongrel in him too, eh? Like he's not scared. Like he threw it in nice and hard on Jet at bloody
Oh
on the
yeah,
weekend. Like just get out of the way, you young prick. I'm coming through. Whereas he
oh
hasn't
mate,
really done that in the last few years. He's just sort of, you know, eased their way through. Or he gets good starts, but he hasn't like fully muscled someone out of the way in the last few years. Normally it's Webb muscling him out of the way last corner, last lap.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I tell you, I don't know if you really want the red plate at the moment though.
fuck
Like
no.
everyone seems to get, it. They lose it the following week and have a fucking shit round. I mean,
It's just a
what
target
did
for
what
the
did,
back.
I mean, Roxon finished third this week and still lost it. I mean, but everybody else was out of the top five when they had the red plate that following
Yep.
week. Um, but they've only hung on to it for the 1 week. Sexton's got it back, so we can probably see him in about eighth place this week.
Next week.
Oh, yeah. So sorry about that, mate, but you're going to have to hand that over. It'll be Tomac's turn to have it back then. So
Going off
um,
statistics, that's how it's going to work.
yeah, yeah. But no, you're right. Kenny's definitely riding well. Hunter, I think's been a little bit slow. I thought he might have been a little bit better, but once again, those Hondas weren't great at round one, and each week they seem to be progressively getting better.
I think he's finished fifth every week, hasn't he?
Oh, he went that the first round he was 10th,
Yeah.
and then I think he went 10, yeah, 5 or something or whatever it's been. So
All fives the last couple.
which should be fine if he's coming back through the field, but I think he's having good starts and then going
Fading
back
a
to
little.
fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just don't know who does Honda put another fill-in rider in now for Jet for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I reckon they'll just
Yeah.
leave Hunter go.
Just so you think. Well, I said
Who
to
have they
my
got?
well, we I said this to Kennedy, my social media guy, and I said to him, who's going to ride the bike? And he said, I thought about it today. So Matt being Matt, who obviously doesn't do any fucking work. So he said, I went through all the riders list today. And he said there was one rider that's a privateer that's been quite consistent this year. And that's Hill, Justin Hill. Could you sneak him on to the Honda?
Could do.
Justin Hill, back on a factory bike.
Would he go
The
to a
dude's
Honda
been,
though?
I don't fucking know.
Or would he
There's
stay
no
on
really,
that KTM and still be pushing these fellow like semi-privateer KTM? Or,
wow, yeah, he's technically a privateer.
yeah,
Geez, you wouldn't knock back a ride with Honda, would you? Surely.
you wouldn't think so.
Depends what sort of deal he's on. Like he's probably the only rider that isn't on a factory bike in the top 10, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
And
so
up in the top 10 too.
uh, or possibly Dylan Ferrandis, who's on a
Yeah.
Honda. is he on? He's not on Firepower Honda, is he? I think that's
No, it's
the other one. So he might even have a deal with that where he can't leave anyway. So,
yeah.
um, well, just hear me out. This could be a wild thing. What about we pick an Aussie to go over there and ride Jet's bike? All right, we send Kyle Webster over.
Do it.
Surely he's proved himself. He went over there last year and fucking kicked ass in
Yeah.
that one moto, and then he went to then he rode the MX of Nations,
Yep.
rode the Honda there. So he's still, I believe he's still with Honda. Jeez, wouldn't that be a thing?
Come
Send
on,
him
you're
over
even.
for a couple.
Get on there, you're even sort it out. Send him over
Get on.
HRC, mate. Make that
Let's see
happen.
him over there. So, I just don't think he rode much Supercross. That's the only
Nah.
problem.
That's all right. Throw him in the deep end.
Well, I think Jet's trying to get back for Supercross.
It's a shame Tanty's injured. He'd be a good candidate to go over.
Yeah, he wasn't super crash hot on the Honda, and we want to leave him where he is on the Yamaha. He's back on that. Let's leave him there. Move Cole Davies up to 450 already.
Yeah, throw him over. All Aussies are claiming him right now.
Oh, he's close. He's close enough to an Aussie, right? So
Yeah.
hey, is Triumph? They don't have the 450 yet in the
No.
Supercross.
No.
So
Next
do you reckon?
year, I think, isn't it? Next year they come out for Supercross.
Well, the Troy Lee Gas goes to Ducati, I think, was it? What's
Yeah. Ducati's
Yeah.
Troy Lee design, but it's not until
Yeah.
26, I think they come out.
Yeah, so that's next year. They drop gas and go to that.
Yeah.
But there's been nothing on the. I guess they just have the factory Triumph team to join the 250 team. So, so they'll need a couple of factory riders on that. So,
Yes.
might be a couple of new seats opening up. I don't know what Justin Barsh is going to be doing, whether he's signed on with Troy Lee again for another year and riding that other new bike, or haven't heard. But I do know Chase Sexton's off contract this year, whether he re-signs with KTM. But hey, there's an option I've put together. It's probably pretty wild. Toastmac retires.
Yeah, he'll stay. Nah, he won't retire. He'll stay on Yami. They'll go another year. If he's going to take the championship out, mate, he's going to do another one.
He'll retire on a high for sure. Surely, if he wins it, he retires.
Full season this year, and he'll go Supercross only next year and take another championship.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm deep inside. I'm hoping he wins this championship now that Jet's out. But
Yes.
I've got the worst luck when I start betting on people and picking. It doesn't matter what it is, mate. Even the Melbourne Cup, I can pick the Melbourne Cup and my fucking horse dies. Right? I've got the worst luck. I got the worst luck in the world. If I took a shit on a plane, I'd land on my car. So I've got the worst. Seriously. So if I go and pick Tomac to win, he'll fucking crash out. So I ain't picking him.
Pick
so.
someone else, and that's in the top three. So
Yeah,
Tomac
Sexton.
goes through.
Let's go Sexton. But, nah.
Look, either of them, there's going to be fucking awesome battles all year.
We're getting into the East too. East this weekend, so Webby will start to really stand up, and he's in a good points position right now coming into the East. So we know he starts doing well there. So we're in for a spicy end of the. Well, it's not even the end. We're still technically at the start, so we're only fucking 4 rounds in, and it's more drama going on than Ramsey Street in the Supercross. So obviously the weekend, Sexton first, didn't even win a moto, but first, Webb second, Roxon third, Tomac fourth, and Hunter fifth.
Yes.
Jet still finishes eighth with a DNF. So
two twos and a DNF.
Yep, and Westy making the main events again.
Yeah.
After his crash last week, so I don't know whether he's banged up. I don't know too much. I did see a few of the boys commenting on it, but he was there and he finished 20th overall on the weekend. So a bit more money in the bank for Westy.
Like, yeah, that's the go.
He'd be loving it at the moment. So,
Oh,
dude, it'd be the best experience for him, isn't it? Like, it'd be the best experience for him riding over there
Yeah.
Um,
Even if
in
he can
America,
just be in the main every week that he's there.
yeah,
Be in the
and
main.
he's not on a shit team either, so he's got a good
No.
backing with
Yeah.
him. But so he has got that backing there, and he just I don't know, dude. Yeah, he's doing well. It's a twentieth over there is still good. I don't care what
Oh
they
yeah.
say,
Yeah.
So um, yeah, but that's it. I've got for the 450s, mate. It's the the title's anybody's at this point. It's normally
No.
you can sort of see a clear path of who's going to be who, but Jesus, going from I mean, with Jet falling out, probably goes possibly down to a 4 if Hunter starts coming on a five person championship, I think, um, which is great. Jesus, good for the fans. So
Yeah, probably,
um,
probably, probably four. I'd say Sexton, Tomac, Webb, and Roxon are probably
yeah,
the only realistically, I reckon the only four that are gonna be
yeah,
there. I reckon. So
yeah. It's just hopefully the rest of them stay fit because the last thing we want is to let's say you lose. Let's say heaven forbid you do lose Sexton, right? Tomac goes on and win. Will everybody be like, oh, geez, he did it without the two quickest riders, so we don't want that. With
yeah,
Jet going out, they're all just as quick as each other, but yeah, you don't want anybody else going. So
no,
um,
you want those top four there all year and just going hammer and toms.
yeah, yeah. Right, let's talk lights. Let's talk the lights class, the 250 class, dude. Oh, I don't even know where. Fuck, is this? Where's this Cole Davies? Did he just decide to
Fucking,
come out?
he is. I just love the fact that he's come out of nowhere, was not even talked about on the
Yep.
same team as Deegan, and just fucking mopping the floor with him. Like
Yeah, I have to agree. I reckon he is
you can
wiping
talk
him.
all you want about Deegan all year long, and then this little New Zealand kid just comes out and goes, "Who the fuck's
Yeah,
she?"
yeah. Never heard.
Like,
He's as dry as a wooden tit though. Like he's
yeah,
just fucking. He's fucking. But he's just straight as an arrow. You could just see it. And the pressure doesn't get to him.
nah,
Maybe the last race. Okay, he was feeling it. He went 1-1. All he had to do was finish in the top three, which I think he still got
mind
back to
you,
fucking
what ride
fifth or
back to
something.
where he got to, like,
Yeah,
and to get on the
the dudes
podium,
wasn't even
he's
spoken about. That it was always
probably still picturing bloody Hayden Deegan signing that chick's thigh and ass in the pits when he was
oh, yeah.
good old geezer. That going, shit.
What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know which rider do we prefer? Do we prefer a Cole Davies or a Deegan? Deegan's just he's stirring some shit up, and I'm sort of
Oh, that's so good.
we
I
all know
do
where I
love
stand. We know where I stand with Deegan. I don't know. I'm not a massive fan, but fuck, he's putting he's putting seats on bums, isn't he? Like
it. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just stirring the pot.
He's
Fucking
definitely keeping the sport alive. And I like, even though he's not up there punching out P1 every race, I still love the fact that, he'll happily tell him what he thinks, but then, the likes of last week where he just comes straight out and says, no, give the limelight to the other boys. Like he's just,
yeah, that's true. He did do that, but I just like how he's into Juju, isn't he? He's just
yeah, he's
fucking
just hammering it. Absolutely. And then Juju has a freaking shocker. Goes
you
down
have.
twice.
Well, I think Deegan might have been looking at the wrong rider. I think. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah,
think Juju's well and truly still in this championship and going to be a threat the whole time. But fuck, I
I
think
think,
he should have been looking a bit closer to home in Cole Davies because I think
yeah.
he's going to be the one to watch, man, because he is on fire. That guy.
Might be a few punctured tyres at training this week on Cole's bike. Just put a rock
Think
under the valve cap. Don't know what you're
just put
talking
the
about,
boys.
mate.
Put the boys together and fucking someone teach him how to start. Like he just
Yeah.
cannot. Cole Davies, man, he fucking nearly pulls every hole shot. And Deegan's just straight. I mean, Deegan's Deegan. He puts a show on, mate. He's got the Sam Larson's attitude. If you can't win the race, win the crowd. So he's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah, he's
definitely
definitely
doing
winning
that.
the crowd.
Yeah, he's winning the crowd. They fucking love him over there.
He has some fucking sketchy moments too. Holy.
Oh,
So
he's not
good.
afraid to crash though. He's not afraid to fucking cartwheel it. fuck, I don't know. But Jordan Smith, first win for Triumph.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's pretty
hey.
cool, eh? Pretty cool.
Have you ridden the new Triumph? Have you had a chance to ride one?
No,
The
but
Triumph?
I've seen that one that they had at Gladstone on show. Was it last year? I think they had it
Oh
on show.
yeah, Vowsy. Yeah, Vowsy from
Yeah, it
Harbour City, I think,
looks
brought it out.
trick. It does look
Yep.
very trick. Looks like a nice bike. I'm just more impressed, eh? Like I didn't think Smith really shined when he was at Star last year. Like he showed one or two quick glimpses. Oh yeah, it's sort of like a Michael Mosman this year, showing a few quick glimpses, but this year Smith's just come out consistently. Bang it. Like, if he can come
I
out
feel
riding the Star Yamaha and be that good on the Triumph, it's going to be interesting to see how Faulkner goes on the East Coast. Like,
yeah. I tell you, I've always worried about Faulkner, but just looking at everybody else on that pro circuit, that PC team with Crash. I think Marchbanks was back this week racing,
yeah,
but you know, a lot of their riders. I think Kitchen was supposed to, and I say supposed to very loosely, race west, and then got sick.
yeah,
Um, I think that was a G up to try and stir up some people.
yeah,
But it's technically got sick, and then with Drew Adams stepping in, getting injured, and they're like that
mate, they
team.
have the worst run.
Oh mate, they're in more shit than a faggot's finger at the moment. They just,
Yeah.
I don't know, they just fucking can't keep riders healthy, man. Like, they,
Well, they did all right in the futures. Futures, they won that, didn't they? Quacker this
yeah,
week.
actually, yeah, he rode well. That young kid. I like that. I like that futures. Obviously, I like the idea of the futures. I had a brief chat with Frank Tate, and obviously his boys going over to America, and to me, I was like, oh, okay, the futures, do they even mean anything? Like, they do 4 rounds or whatever of the supercross? They get to
Mm.
do one race, your qualifying race. And then Frank's like, yes, it is so vital over there. It's like, it's their
It's
feeder.
a
It's,
career
it's where
path.
yeah, exactly right. So when you see it on there, I was like, oh, geez, it's great that they're there, but yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to have it.
And if
Um,
they do well
but
there, normally they get a pretty good chance at a ride on a 250. So
yeah,
I think, yeah,
yeah, but it's good. Anyway, Juju finished fourth on the weekend, and then Mosman fifth. So obviously Smithy with the first, and then Deegan second, Cole Davies third, who threw it away.
threw
Just
it away.
he
Should have
had,
had P1.
oh mate, I think he'll get it. I think he'll be there. They got 2 weeks off now.
Yeah,
So I can sure as shit bet Deegan's going practicing some starts, but
yeah.
he'll be. Yeah, he'll be working on that Deegan. He's no slouch. He puts in the hard yards, so he'll be doing everything he can to catch Davies. But honestly, I think it may come down to them two, unless Juju can pull his fucking shit together.
I
And
think he'll be there. I think Jew will be there, but yeah, whether he's going to be close enough or not, who knows? It'll be interesting to
yeah,
see.
like he's still got the red plate. He's still got the championship lead. It's
Mm.
just
Can't have
whether
too
or
many
not.
more weekends like that, though.
No, he's got their series is much shorter than the
Yeah.
450. So having those weekends are good. I've unfortunately I've written off Shimoda. That's just fucking plain unlucky getting hit with that pit board.
Oh,
That's just, and I feel it's almost at a point where you're sort of like, okay, they have got 2 weeks off now, but you're just at a point. Fucking maybe you should just go to motocross. Like focus
well,
on
I'd just get off the bike, let the fucking things
the
heal,
thing.
and start
Yeah,
training for motocross outdoors. Otherwise, they're munted. They're not going to heal. Keep riding on them every week. Yeah,
no,
might as well
yeah,
just chop the fuckers off and have no fingers there. Like,
yeah. Fucking it was broken too. It was a solid hit. Fucking they were mangled, dude. They look absolutely terrible. So great idea to take out a rider, but
hmm.
um, yeah,
Look like they've
yeah,
had more
Shimoda.
hits than Elvis. Those two things.
Oh mate, fucking yeah, he definitely had. They were fucked. He yeah, but if I was him, I would probably consider you're out of the championship now. Yeah, they still got the Supercross MX Championship, but he's a fucking weapon on outdoors. He'll make points up. He'll
Yeah,
get into the
yeah.
playoffs and all that sort of stuff. So, um, but fuck, it he's obviously been able to hold on all right because he's still riding quite well. Like he's still in there,
Yeah.
but geez, it must be frustrating for him to have that win and then have that issue, and then
And then get
basically you.
not even at his own fault, just some random shit show happening. Like
And
not even like he made a mistake on the bike or anything like that, pushing too hard. Literally just a fully unforeseen circumstance and just fucks his whole season. That's
well,
hard. That's tough.
yeah, and this, uh, it goes back to there's no real way to solve the issue, right? Get your pit bull, get the fuck out of the way once you've pulled it up. Don't sit it
Yeah.
onto the tough blocks or the
No.
barriers or whatever they've got up there for them. Hold your pit bull up. Most of the time, get out of the way. Obviously, you just had it sitting there because it was only practice, so
Mm.
they don't necessarily all battling to get their pit boards up like they do in racing, but um, it does bring up whether they do go to that radio system they have been
Mm.
talking about. I don't particularly like it because they can tell the riders which lines to take because someone else may be quicker than that. I think it takes out a little bit of craft out of the sport.
Yes.
Um, but
Takes away a lot of advantage for someone like Cooper Webb, who's really good at seeing where someone's going to go and can block those moves. But then someone that's not really
well,
good at, oh, they're making time up here.
yeah, that's
Like,
exactly right. I feel like if somebody's found a great line and then all of a sudden they're taking that for 2 or 3 laps, everybody's going to be on the radio going, "Hey, this line's quicker. He's making good time
yeah,
up." Sort of takes that out of it. So I get why they don't do it, but definitely an option. Someone said that maybe just race control has it. So if there's a red flag again, hey, race is red flagged.
yep. They
Yep.
do that in Speedway, just race control.
Yeah.
Tell them to pull up or whatnot. So,
Yeah. Um, do you see Jake Cannon? Poor old Jakey down the fucking start straight. Did you see that start
no,
to the
I did not. I
futures?
missed it.
Dude, go and watch the futures race
Yep.
and straight down, man. Jake Cannon
He's
gets
not the one
taken
that got
out.
it red flagged, is he?
No, he didn't get red flag. It was just literally 20 meters out of the gate. He just gets shit whipped and then just
Oh,
fucking did the gymnastics and cartwheeling and front flips and then gets gets. I mean, I probably make it sound worse than it was. He got back up, jumped on his bike. Then the red flag happened, which I think may have helped him. I don't understand the ruling there because they already had him down on the leaderboard as down one lap. So
yep.
I don't know how that works over there. Whether something else happened to Jake but they did the staggered start.
Yep.
And then they took off and it had up on the leaderboard. Jake was still down one lap. So I don't know whether it was just a fuck up on that behalf or if he was down a lap already, so he has to stay down a lap. I don't know, but
Yeah, not sure.
he it's a shame because he qualified fifth and then
Oh,
finished fifth. He finished 15th still.
yep.
Um, the dude did not get a chance to show his potential.
No
Um,
way.
on the we obviously could see it in qualifying and you know and obviously his qualifying position. But if you're 99, I mean, I don't know how many people watched the pre-show compared to the race night, and then obviously the stadium full.
Mm,
All those people didn't get to see because Jake Cannon is one hell of a rider. He can he can wheel that dude, and
yeah.
it would have been cool just to see him get a decent start and then just see what he can do because I'm looking forward to seeing actually how he goes um, in Europe in the
Yeah.
MXGPs. Um, he'll do he'll do well, I think. So, and along with his sister too, I think she'll be definitely a force to be reckoned with. She is real fast. So,
It's going to be
um,
good to see, eh? There's definitely a lot of young, good, quick Aussies overseas this year. So,
why do they go overseas? There's just no money here. Is that
and
big
probably not
big
as many
deals
opportunities to go anywhere else. Look, it's
with?
probably harder to get picked up to go somewhere from here and make money out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So,
Um,
although they do
actually,
say that MXGP doesn't pay a lot of money, you just get a wage and that's it. There's not much more than that until you get to America. But they do say MXGP is a massive stepping stone to get to America. So
they don't get any money for a race win in the MXGP.
no,
Zero
no
money for a
extra.
win.
No, you get your salary, you sign your contract for your wage, and fucking there you go.
Fucking hell, I'll get more winning for for a Rocky Club day, mate. Walk away with me $35 and get me a red rooster on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking It's the only reason I race is for the takeaway on the way home. Because I'm fighting fit at the moment.
Did you put that on your sponsorship resume, mate? Yeah, the only reason I want sponsorship to make me faster and I can win some Red Rooster money.
Hey, look, I won't be bummed if someone reaches out and wants to sponsor me a deal for some fucking gym membership. That wouldn't hurt. I'd take that right now. The motocross world is consuming my life at the moment. It's just like between the podcast and obviously us trying to get our race team and get our race season sorted, get America sorted. Dude, I feel like I'm just fucking living full time in motocross, and every now and then I've got a part time job that I go to.
Jeez, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. Who rings me when you're at work for an hour?
Not just go riding and training. Jesus.
Dude, you fucking ring me when you're at work and you're doing nothing. Hooters is the same. Hooters is like, oh, mate.
I'm allowed to do nothing on smoke, eh?
Hooters rings me. He's like, yeah, bud, just at work, you know. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll just send off me ECU to get it looked at and getting me suspension done and just all this. Is like, what are you... Like, we'll be on the phone for 45 minutes talking fuck all. I'm like, bud, do you not work? Like, oh, yeah, I'm doing a quote. I was like, oh, right. Yeah, right.
Am I holding you up, am I?
Oh, am I holding you up? I'm trying to build a country. Then
Yeah,
fucking
sorry
yes,
then,
you
mate.
are. Nah, it's good. Everybody rings me for a chat, apparently. Unless you're Frank Tate, who stopped in for 10 minutes and I held him up for an hour and a half having a chat, trying to get all the goss. So,
Yeah.
sorry, Frankie. Hey, we are... Underclass gear has arrived.
Yes, I had a little message to me mate Creechy today, and he hadn't got back to me. And then this afternoon I walk home, I'm like, shit, that was quick. He's delivered it in 4 hours. He's probably thinking there, stop fucking pestering me. So
well, I'm
yeah,
so
pretty
keen for
excited to do a bit of an unboxing tonight and have a look at some of this new gear, and we'll try and get a few prints done over the next week and see if we can get a bit of a photo shoot before we hit the track for Sunny States. And yeah, just can't wait to show off how awesome their gear looks. So massive thanks to those guys, and yeah, pretty excited to do some unboxing tonight.
Yeah, I'm probably going to look sexy as fuck. I can already see it. I'm going to be walking through the pits, and the women will be looking at me like I'm a piece of candy.
Strutting it. Eye candy everywhere.
I mean, I get it. I get it most of the time. I mean, you probably wouldn't, Mills. You're made on a Friday afternoon, but me, I'll fucking, yeah. Probably you were a late Friday afternoon put together, I reckon.
Yeah, it'd be like a 3 a.m. sort of thing, I reckon.
Early morning put together. Saturday morning too.
Everyone looks good at 3 a.m., so it don't matter.
Yeah, that's right. But no, the team gear definitely arrived. I'm looking forward to that. We have to do some sort of photo shoot or something along those sorts of lines anyway. So we might do a BRT calendar if people are interested in buying a calendar off us. Yeah, I've got my good friend.
Send us some messages to our Instagram page or Facebook page if you want to see a BRT team calendar.
Yeah,
We'll rock one out.
I could probably send out a message to the sexiest man in motocross, Lincoln Tedman.
Do it.
When he takes his shirt off, the women are just flocking. Like,
wonder if we can get some underclass budgie smugglers. That'll be the go. some Miami underclass budgie smugglers, and we'll do a lap with helmet boots and budgie smugglers on. That'll be good.
Yeah. Do you know who would do that? You know who would just froth over that?
Cody
Maxi Brennan. No, Cody too. Maxi Brennan. Yeah. That dude rocked up to a fucking presentation weekend at Rocky in his fucking budgie smugglers on a fucking. There's kids and shit everywhere on this water slide, and he's in his budgie.
Yeah, Maxi, just repping it, bro.
What a guy! What a fucking absolute specimen!
That is so hot.
Yeah. He's definitely a motocross character of CQ between him and
Mm.
Cody Hall.
Well,
Just
maybe
absolute
Maxie wants to do a
top.
guest appearance on the calendar for us.
A guest appearance on the
Yeah, on the
podcast.
calendar. No, on the
We
calendar.
put it on the calendar, yeah, and
Yeah,
then
in
we'll
his
get him some
budget.
BRT budgies.
He can have his
Maxie
own
will.
mug.
Yeah, we we'll do a couple of shoots for him.
Yeah.
No, absolutely, absolutely not. There's no budgies, mate. We're cutting the budgies
Oh, take all the fun.
unless we get more listeners this week. If we get more listeners this week, then we will consider a budgie smugglers photo shoot. Um,
And I'll reach
we
out
could
to
do
one
one.
and see if I can get a set made.
Reach out to somebody. Can we get some budgies to do it? BRT budgie smugglers. Um, anything else? Anything else we want to mention before we wrap this big girl up? This
I think that's a
fortnight?
pretty good one for tonight. So yeah.
We haven't picked on Jack and his shit mustache. So
We'll leave him alone tonight. Get on to him
Okay.
next time when he comes back on, not being slack.
yeah, okay, all right. We'll get into him then. We'll save some. We've picked on Hooters. We've pretty much got everybody out of the way that we wanted to.
Yeah, picked on Kennedy.
Um,
Yeah, no, I think we're doing pretty
yeah.
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah. I do want to give one shout out to my guy Tonko,
Oh,
who, yeah, big Tonk. He's going through a bit of an illness at the moment, so good luck with everything he's going through. So he
yes.
does. I'm sure he's well aware that most of CQ is behind him. So good luck, Tonk, with that and everything you're going through, mate. So
Yep.
yeah, so he's
Definitely.
got a bit going on. So
Hopefully he can get out the other side and yeah, bit of a
yeah,
decent bloke there. It sucks to hear it. So yeah, sending all our love your way, mate.
yeah, and he's a dead set. He's a top bloke. He came up and apologised to me. I was lapping him coming around, and I went around him, no big deal. And he comes up to me at the end of the race, and he just goes, "Oh, sorry, mate, for getting in your way there." And I was just like, "No, you didn't, mate. It's all good. The track's 7 meters wide. I'm pretty sure I can find a way around, mate." So,
Yeah.
but
Does
yeah,
love to pull a whole shot when there's money on it too.
oh, whole shot king, absolutely whole shot king. You put money down, even probably a pack of cigarettes and a Red Bull, mate. He'll have that one in the bag. So, yeah, hopefully we get to see him back out here when you get better, mate, and yeah, we'll put some laps in, I suppose. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Other than that, a massive shout out to our sponsors this year in our BRT team. Every year, we're lucky enough to get some sponsors on board that help us. I guess help other people as well. So it's not just us. Millsy and I put a team together. We get some sponsors together, and we try and help out as many people as we can with some gear and sticker kits and basically whatever we can do to sort of get. I think we're up to about 10, 11 riders this year that we're sort of helping out with. 11, yeah. So massive shout out to our sponsors that do help us with that.
Yes. Try and share some love around and make it a bit easier for people. So I can probably throw a few names out there for these sponsors if you want, Chriso. We've got Butler Fabrication, Kiva Engineering, JS Motorsports, Wide Bay Crane Hire, Johnny Cool Refrigeration, the new one, the Underclass, Rocky Motorcycles, Bammets, Trademark Signs, Neil's Engineering Services, Francis Trade Services, Across Country Real Estate, Positive Change Massage and Beauty Therapy, and Mixed Media Crafts. So yeah, thanks to all those legends.
Yeah, thanks to everybody. Every little bit does help. Yeah, massive shout out to you guys and thanks for jumping on. If you do wish to jump on and help sponsor, then definitely get in touch. We can definitely use more help. That's for sure. So
yes, and
other than
share
that,
the word around. Share the word around for our podcast, and hopefully once racing starts in a couple of weeks, we'll have some awesome racing content after Sunny States, and then we'll be heading to obviously CQs after that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and nobody's safe. We will be chasing everybody down for some interviews. C grade riders, B grade riders, A grade riders. If you are walking through the pits and you see us, definitely stop and say hello because yeah,
Yeah.
we'd love to know. We'd love to know what's happening. So until then, we'll see you all in either a couple of weeks, I'd say, or we might even check in next week. We'll see how we go. Yeah.
No worries.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.